Hello guys, and welcome to episode 24 of my Total War Rome 2 playthrough, playing as Sassanids on very hard difficulty. This is Empire Divided, and today we're going to be moving on after previously destroying Aurelian near Apollonia Pontica, which was a very interesting battle indeed. Now we spent all our cash, all our armies have been moved as far as I'm aware, so it's just a matter of clicking that end turn and seeing what happens. I think it's only a matter of time now until Rome is completely destroyed. Looks like the Gothi went and took Sparta though, which is kind of a bummer in that Hormizd won't be able to go and take that now. But they are no longer sieging Athens. We'll have to see if we can reach that this turn. Our satrapies seem to be doing a nice job. But what is this? High chance of secession or civil war. Fantastic. Just what I wanted. Let's have a look. Politics. -41. The risk of secession is currently 0. Let's just secure loyalty. With all the parties. And hopefully that won't happen. Oh, we have a risk of 41% now. Was that a bad idea to do the secure loyalty? 41% for the chance for a party to secede. That's not very good. We can provoke it to start it at a time that would favour us. And honestly, having a civil war now isn't really super bad in that we're not at war with any large nations. But I believe the House of Gu is this guy, the Rostam's companions. And his army is pretty damn strong. Either way, let's get Hydanes to move towards Cyrene. Currently it looks like the 2nd Legion's sieging that. One thing I could actually do is use the spy, if I'm in range, to military sabotage the sieging army, and then they will lose, which will allow Rostam's companions to get on to ground here and take that over for themselves. Let's double time it past Cyrene and get onto land over here. So yeah, we did a lot of damage to the 2nd Legion there. That will make it a lot harder for them to actually take that over. And I'm hoping they'll have to break off, which will then allow my army to do the job. But yeah, like I said before, this army is the army that is the leader of the house that will be causing the secession. So I'm assuming that army will go in their hands. Right, Forgotten Warriors. What can we do? We can not get to Athens this turn. So where do we want to go instead? There is actually a navy here that we might have to be worried about. Let me see. Can I get my army out of here towards like Ephesus or something? Because I'm pretty sure that that navy is in range of Ephesus and could attack it. That would suck. Either way, let's head up to Edessa, see if there's another army up here. These clouds are getting in my way. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh, it looks like the Gothi have that sorted out, so we will just leave them to it, I guess. And that will allow me to move away with Avengers 1st Cavalry. I might actually start bringing them back down towards Hispania, since I don't really want to go to war with the Gothi if I don't have to. So we'll just have him in Nicomedia for this turn. And we'll have Xerxes come down as well. I'll actually start maybe heading across. We'll do that. We'll start heading across through the Gothi lands towards Gallic Rome.
At your service.
Right, Parmis is on top of the 4th Legion here. Let's continue with the military sabotage.
I enjoy a little sabotage.
Fantastic. It's done even more damage. Achatia, Arsemes, I think they're all good. And Sogdians. Yeah, we're fine. We just need to put him on to administration. One thing I have been meaning to do is actually recruit some more agents, since we did increase our Imperium. So let's have a look. We can get ourselves another agent here. We could get extra agent effects line of sight. But I'm probably best doing that on a location nearer to my enemies. Maybe at Crete here. So that I can just put him on the sea and head him towards Gallic Rome. Yeah, let's do it there. And we'll go for line of sight for him. Or the minus 5% cost of performing all actions might be quite nice as well. I think the extra line of sight is better though. That will help us discover things quicker and keep an eye on enemy armies. We can also recruit ourselves a veteran for our new army. So let's get the new army to start to head wherever they need to, which will probably be towards Pessinus, as we're going to come down towards like Ephesus here and then move across the water towards Gallic Rome. So let's march him towards Ephesus. And this turn we will recruit a champion that can follow him up. So it looks like a line of sight guy might be worth it again. Like might be the best bet because all the other traits just seem bad. That's line of sight, plus 4% chance of discovering of hidden agents and armies, which is decent, and plus 5% chance of wounding enemy agents in self-defense, so he won't get knocked out, which is nice. Agent effects, this is for actually using actions, which is kind of bad, and this is for siege weapons, so we don't have any in the army, so I think just getting the extra line of sight is a good shout.
I am your champion, my lord.
Okay, he has started leveled up, so let's make sure he's a champion there, and he requires zeal. Do we have anything that gives us zeal? I don't think we do. Maybe just go for some more cunning or authority maybe. Yeah, maybe let's get the astute eunuch here for the extra chance of wounding enemy agents in self-defense. That keeps him alive in that army. How far can he go next turn? This far? Okay, so we'll have to keep an eye on that, and we'll move the watchmen to where he can move to, and then have him join the army. Okay, so that's done. The Will of Dagon, where are we going to move them? I don't think we should have them in that stance. I think we'll just keep them at Gortina, or I could maybe head them towards Ephesus to try and defend that, but I'm pretty sure that navy will always beat me to it, so there's no point in doing that. The Executors of the Fire of Great Purpose are just sitting here. They can go into a fortified stance for now, since we're just going to be waiting for the war with Hispania. That's if our secession crisis doesn't pop in the meantime, which I'm hoping it doesn't. I've secured loyalty before and kind of got past it. The last thing we need to do is decide what we want to do with the Forgotten Warriors, and I think it's just move back onto the sea, as we won't be able to reach Athens before the Gothi actually take that. So let's just get back onto the water. And that's everything done. Alright. 1,900 left. Not sure what I really want to spend that on. We will end the turn.
Rome is not a
We're not going to give them a non-aggression pact since they are probably our next war target. The other thing we could do though is actually attack the Gothi. The Rhine was taken over by my satrapies and the war target is invalidated, so I'm going to have to make sure that I do that. Let's see, assassination plot. A spy tells you that a politician from a rival party is plotting your assassination. What do you do? Promote the suspect. Hire bodyguards or jail the suspect. Let's just hire some bodyguards. Intimidate opposition. The influence of the opposition has decreased, as well as their loyalty towards you. I'm not sure if that's good, especially if it's related to the house of Gu here. Getting rid of these guys would be a good idea. I'm not sure how we go about doing that. I'm pretty sure we can assassinate him. But will that destroy the house? No. And it costs 15,799? What? That's nuts. Maybe we just promote him instead. Go that way around. That only gives us +2 loyalty though for the political party. 62% chance. Oh lord. This isn't helping. Our high Imperium is causing -10 loyalty. Also the difficulty I think gives us -20. Yeah, -20 because of the difficulty level. Otherwise it'd only be like -10. Well, that's just silly, isn't it? Ah, dear. Can I send him on a diplomatic mission? I can't because he's not a statesman. I don't know. We'll just have to leave it, I guess, and hope that it doesn't fire. I'm assuming it will. I'm not sure where it's going to happen. Maybe at our homelands, and that's going to suck pretty badly. In the meantime, though, let's just continue with our plans and hope for the best. We'll have this army move to here, and then we'll have the veteran join that army. There we go. Nice. Has that actually leveled him up? No, I don't think it has. It just buffed the army, didn't it? Okay, so Hydanes is going to continue with the military sabotage. We'll poison the provisions of the 2nd Legion again. And they are very, very weak. Let's get on to land at Cyrene. And hope we can get that attack done there. Okay. Right, Avengers 1st Cavalry. They can head down towards Pergamum. I'm going to be kind of slow about moving my armies away, just in case the Civil War fires and I need to sort of run back through my lands. That would really suck. Unless I like provoke it now and just get it out of the way, since I do have like a lot of fortified armies that just aren't doing anything. But I have no idea where it's going to pop up. That's the thing. And it'd probably be better to do it when my armies actually have movement points. Anyway, Parmis has lost sight of the army she was tracking. Where has it gone? Well, it's not at Algala. I guess maybe we'll come back this way now, just to make sure that we take care of any armies that get in our way when we go to war with Hispania. How many turns actually until we can declare war? Because we want to cancel the trade agreement, don't we?
At the Senate's request, I give ear to your just and
2 turns. 2 turns remaining. Okay. Until the treachery is done. Or the chance of getting treachery. But in the meantime, Xerxes can just continue on his merry way. Okie dokie. Datis can get onto the water. Start heading towards Rome. Cartier, Artemis and Sogdians are all fine. We can actually recruit ourselves another Magus, actually, can't we? And we can also get ourselves another veteran. So where don't we have a veteran? We have a veteran down here in Schmidt's Commandos. We have one up here in the Fury of Velathragna, which is now moved over to the Executors of the Fire of Great Purpose.
At your service.
We have one in our new army, which has already taken effect. You can see they've already got unit rank 1. We could put one in Avengers 1st Cavalry, I guess. Let's do that. Let's recruit an agent. See what champion we can get. Which one was the new one? Agent effects. Oh, he has military training. That's fantastic. Let's get him. And we'll make sure that he has the skills to go towards that. And a household. So, what do we need? Plus 5% chance of evading enemy agents. Maybe just extra cunning. Sort of counteract spies, I guess. The other thing is a new Magus or Magus or whatever. Please tell me, guys, how to pronounce that. Yeah, what I'm going to do is just pick up one of those. Preferably one with cultural propaganda there. Look at that. Oh, wow, he's amazing. Where do we need him? That is the question. We could maybe pop him up at Thracia. That might be a good idea. Start converting that province. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and we'll put the skill point towards dignitary, and we'll go for the extra authority with him. Okay. So I think we're pretty good. I'm just going to have a quick look around and spend some cash. We do have this extra undeveloped land at Rhodes. Let's maybe create something here. We already have one trader. We could maybe go for another one though, as we don't have a city centre in Pergamum. Yeah, we'll do that. At Parthia, we could maybe start to upgrade some of these settlements. We should definitely upgrade these horse breeders. That is plus 10% cavalry speed in all provinces upon recruitment. Yeah, definitely a good idea to get that upgraded. Especially if I'm going to create any new armies, which I probably will do in the near future. We're still sitting on 8,000 per turn, which is more than high enough to recruit a second army, or... well, a new army, not a second army. We already have like 6 armies. How many armies are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 armies. So that's pretty crazy. We'll leave the rest of the cash and see what happens in the next turn. Oh, I forgot to move Hormizd. Oh well. I don't even know where I want to go with the armies at the moment. Like, I want to attack Gallic Rome, but I'm really worried about this secession crisis. I might just pop it. I might provoke it. The Heruli have attacked Armenia. Let's enter war on the side of the ally, of course. Order the step, going to take back Sarai. Oh, I forgot to give another order for my diplomacy, like another war target. Edict cancelled in Galatia and Cappadocia. Here we go. Secession. Political party, House of Gu, has seceded from your faction and declared war on you. Great. Talks with Cartier, the epilogue. It is difficult to admit oneself a fool, yet a fool I must have been, since I doubted Cartier's honesty even a little. The priest has grown to be a stout supporter of my rule, approving each step I take. Sometimes I am tempted to make a mistake on purpose, if only to see how he would react. However, would this fit the dignified position of Shahanshah? Certainly not. The satisfaction of having a wise and loyal counsellor. It does ease the burden of the crown immensely. Light of the Shah. Your people prosper in the light of your rule. Nice. +3 public order per turn in all provinces. Okay, so what's happened? We have lost the entirety of Galatia and Cappadocia, Sinope and Nicomedia. So pretty much 2 provinces. We must have lost this army as well. Yep, Rostam's Companions is now a secessionist army. Okay. Well, they're going to get slammed by military sabotage. Let's go.
The power of the Jinn.
Well, that's kind of frustrating, honestly. But at least the army's not in my homeland. They're not going to do a lot of damage. And we do have Avengers First Cavalry, who's already in range to take back Nicomedia. So that works out quite nicely. Although I did just forget about my veteran. Oh, he can still reach, I think. We'll just auto-resolve. We'll go for the aggressive stance, take that back. Hopefully if I just occupy, we'll get the same settlement back, as in the buildings, and we don't have to rebuild them. We'll just occupy. There you go. Okay, cool. And Xerxes, he is in range to go for military training, so we'll do that. Fantastic. And looks like the building stayed intact, so that's good. Okay, so I guess it's time for the Watchmen to come back. We will go down to side and take that. Okay, may as well get Hormizd back, just in case. Let's double time it towards Ephesus. And, oh wow, we lost Crete as well. Heroes among men. There's an army here. Well, that sucks. Let's attack this settlement. See what the army's like. Whoa, that's not nice. Immortal Spear Guard and Immortal Infantry Guard. They've got armoured Indian war elephants. Wow, that army is ridiculous. Okay, we will avoid that for now. That's crazy. We're going to have to find a way to deal with that. Probably our spies. Where have our spies gone? Hydanes is busy dealing with that army. Parmiz is down here. Can we go for a second poison provisions in the same turn?
Yes.
That would be legit if we could. We can. Wow. Decimated that army. That's what you get for being a traitor. Okay. So how are we dealing with this? This guy needs to come back and get on land here and start poisoning the provisions of the heroes among men. That will help give him some chance to get some experience at least. So we'll go for that. Kartir, Artemis, Sogdians. Sogdians needs to go and start his corruption there since he's in the enemy territory now. And we'll get administration near Apollonia, Pontica. Okay. Xerxes is going to make his way back just in case any armies spawn over here. But I'm hoping they won't. Pain in the bum this is. Does that remove them from here? It does. Okay. So yeah, it seems like nobody else is going to secede just yet. We're currently protected due to a secession just occurring. I'm not sure it's going to take too long to clean up these settlements. I'm just annoyed that they took Caesarea more than anything, because this is the settlement that I was using to recruit, which is annoying. Oh well. Armenians might swoop in and take Sinope as well. That would be a pain in the bum. Decisions. Do we bring up an army from the south? We have 2 armies here that are just training at the moment. And I guess we could maybe use one up here, but we have 2 full armies, Avengers, 1st Cavalry and the Watchmen. I don't know. We'll have to end the turn, I think. But before we do, let's set a new war target, which will be the Horde of the Steppe. We'll go take back Sarai with that war target, and I'll also make sure to upgrade stuff. So let's maybe upgrade at Asia. We could upgrade this to the marble cutter. I think that's a good idea. Get minus 15% construction costs in Asia. I'm just going to look to see if there's any other things that I should upgrade. Like the gold mine here is probably a good idea. That will go up to plus 10% wealth from mining industry in all regions. That's actually pretty good. Any other specialty places? Extra public order per turn from sanitation in all provinces. Wow, that's pretty damn good actually. Maybe upgrade to the marble cutter at Bam. Then we can build at Hormizd. As well upgrade this glass bower to a glass maker. Get the extra research rate. Alright, that's going to be all my cash spent. We are up to 12,900 per turn now since we lost control of Rostam's companions. Let's end the turn. Okay, so this could get rough, honestly. Especially if they start spawning armies at Glacier Cappadocia, because that has some serious military buildings there. Ally attacked. Oh, really? Bosporu was attacked by the Gothai. Is this a war I can afford right now? I guess it's fate. We're at war with the Gothai. They might take that settlement off me, but that's okay. We'll have Hormizd come up and try and defend it, I guess. Do their best. We'll see what happens.
As long as Roman strength remains, we would be honored to count you as friends and more.
Let's go for this non-aggression pact for now. because we're not going to be attacking them.
Mercury and Plutus would surely smile on us all if Mercury...
We'll get the trade agreement with Lusitania as well. Okay, so that should help us out. This is, yeah, definitely got rough in a couple of turns. Holy moly.
The sword was drawn, but now it's bloody.
Right, we're gonna not let them have that peace treaty. We want to destroy the Horde of the Steppe. Okay, trade agreement broken with the Gothai. And we're gonna go ahead and set a new war target on the Horde of the Steppe. Okay. Right, it's time to get Hormizd then, to get back onto land.
Ready for orders. Yes.
And he can sort of head up towards Nicomedia, I guess, since that's where all of their armies are going to be coming from. We are going to be wanting to keep an eye on the heroes among men, because that is a pretty savage army. Maybe it's time to just pick up some reinforcements and try and run them down. Try and do that. Because our ships will be stronger than their transports, I'm hoping. Idanis can continue with the military sabotage here. Same with Parmis. And this army is just going to be absolutely annihilated. No chance that comes back to fight us. They barely have any men left. Right, Xerxes, he can actually get to work on the Gothai armies. Let's start doing that. Military sabotage. Poison. Actually, that was a bad idea. Let's not do that army. For some reason, that was a really low chance. Okay, never mind. 86% next time round. Opportune failure. Recoup the cost of the action. I guess it's not too bad. What can we do with Kairos against the raging roars? Military disruption. Nothing we can do there. Do we get Avengers First Cavalry to defend Apulia Pontica? I'm not sure we do. I think it's very much of importance to take back Side, Iconium, Caesarea, all that good stuff. Let's just auto resolve. Take back Side. And we will make sure to just occupy that. Okay, good.
Ready for orders.
So Avengers First Cavalry is going to head towards Sinope. Actually, it looks like Armenia is sending an army this way. And they haven't taken Sinope themselves. So I'm assuming that the Stonecutters might come through and attack the Gothai, which would be nice. They'll definitely take the edge off. It's time for our fortified armies to actually start heading up north. We're going to have all our armies concentrate on the Gothai and take them out as quickly as we can. With Xerxes, I think it's time to go for Master Attacker. We'll make him a Zeal guy, I think. Let's get an astute eunuch for him. That will stop him getting assassinated. And why can I not select that? I have no idea. Maybe just extra authority then. We'll boost his authority. I do want to sort of hire a new army, but I don't want to do it before I've taken back Caesarea. So could get tough. Ooh, looks like yeah, Armenia is definitely making a move. I really hope they don't take Caesarea. That's going to be a real pain in the ass if they do. Alright, time to get these armies up anyway. Let's go down to Schmidt's commandos. We're going to jump onto the water here and move up north. So it's probably easier to just march up the coast. So let's do that. There we go. And we're going to forget about attacking Egyptos for now. Our decisions were made for us. Let's go through our provinces and see what we can do. I do need to kind of upgrade at Nicomedia. So let's go for the Royal Large City. The reason I say that is because I want that to actually have a half decent garrison. We'll do the same at Pergamum. Go for the Royal Large City. Same at Pessinus and Rhodos. We'll go for trade settlements. Which are only a little bit better, but it may as well. We moved the Will of Dagon, didn't we? Ephesus is in range to be reinforced by Forgotten Warriors this turn, so we don't have to worry about Rome. Cyrene is the only place now that Rome exists, but we've decimated the Second Legion of Hispania, so they won't die off now, which is really pain. That's a real pain in the ass as well. Oh, there's so many things that are going on that's annoying. I'm gonna have to get Datis to follow this army for sure. And unfortunately, guys, that has been my time. So we've been thrown into secession. We need to clean up the secessionists, and then we'll move on to the Gothi, who have become our enemy after attacking our ally, Bosporu. But I'm hoping that Media and Armenia can help us out. They have plenty of nice armies. They will hopefully do the job for us. Okay, cool. Going to be exciting, especially in the next episode where we'll probably see an epic battle. But in the meantime, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.